Turn Aside is actually a valid card in the environment.
Yeah, in this environment, we certainly would love a Turn Aside.
Because
Play first. Yes, let's get after this. Okay.
that's not a bad turn, not a
Yeah,
bad hand. Wish we
not
had
terrible.
a 2-drop, but
Yep.
hey, look, that card that we were kind of wishing we'd seen. There's a little bit of removal there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
And potentially we slag storm out all the stuff they put out with their 2-drops. And then get out a double striker who is able to get through because of our... I mean, he won't be double striking unless we can get a couple more artifacts.
But yeah.
Or a Master's Call.
Yeah, a Master's Call would work. That'd do the job nicely.
And
I
apparently our opponent is inanimate.
he's an inanimate carbon rod. Yeah, we're doomed.
So we may win a pack because we are not playing against an opponent.
It does seem to, in fact, be inanimate. It's just sitting there,
Yep.
not doing anything.
It does make you wonder how it entered the tourney.
Some kind of equal opportunity program.
Maybe so. Maybe Wizards finally said,
Okay, look, we have to have at least one inanimate object in any given tournament to keep the chairs happy.
So we'll just do it. And I mean, the only person it's going to play against is someone who's really pathetic.
Yeah.
And has lost a series of embarrassing games.
This is their gimme to the last place person. This is will never show up. Is in fact incapable of showing up.
And yet somehow we'll time out on this deal.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. One or more players failed to show up.
Oh. Magic Online. Well, this is the perfect end to a perfect tournament.
Yup. Oh man, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, really at this point, I mean, when you've completely lost the tournament, you're only here because you somehow still enjoy playing the game. and when you can't even do that, it's...
Soul destroying?
Right. I would rather have one land than to just have to sit here for 10 minutes.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, I'm sure of it, because I've had a couple experiences with one land in the past hour or so.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that as true.
Yeah.
It won't be an hour, it'd be like 10 minutes.
Right.
Unless he's one of those geniuses who shows up at 9 minutes out. And just over and over, and eventually times out, but you have to sit here the entire time.
Right. That would be even better if Wizards not only planted a program which would enter tourneys and just sit there, but it would...
It's also a jerk.
It's going to start saying how lucky we are. Great move, Lucksack.
Have you had someone say this?
Yes.
You had someone call you a Lucksack? That's awesome!
On multiple occasions, I have been called a Lucksack on Magic Online.
Oh, this game is awful! What is wrong with people?
Yeah, but, at least it made me enjoy this moment a little bit more.
Your deck sucks. What a pile.
Right.
Good luck in the next round, kid.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised we haven't run into one.
I haven't been paying a single bit of attention to what people have been saying. Maybe there's been all sorts of comments.
That's true. We had that one guy who like fell on his keyboard.
You're broker fragging, right?
Yep. And he might be winning the tournament right now. Let's see if Kyung should. Yep, he's playing for the
For
championship.
topsies.
Yep.
Oh, good for him. We, on the other hand, play against an inanimate object.
Yep. Or don't play.
Yeah, we'll sit here and wish we were playing.
But aren't you glad that you are approaching 6 minutes of our insightful commentary?
Quiet, slightly depressed.
Of course, I think we might be fooling ourselves thinking that anyone is still watching.
Oh, I don't know. I think
This
there's a possibility that there's a handful of diehard fans who are sitting there hanging on our every word and wondering why.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they watching this? They don't understand what about us. What it is about us that compels them to listen.
I have a feeling that not even Bob will go back and watch this.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But we might have fans who...
Yeah, no, on the other hand, I mean, it'll be a real shame that they will not hear about the luck sack.
That's right.
Because that's quality. Well,
Yeah.
it's entirely feasible
Uh-huh.
at this point that this will be over soon.
I still don't believe it. I think the way that this tournament has gone, there's no way he times out.
I think he's going to have to jump in 1 second left.
Yeah.
Say, I'm here. I had to take a leak.
He'll somehow
I
find
was
a way
making
to
a
ruin it.
I was making an entire Mexican feast, and I burned my hand. I had to go to the hospital, but I'm back and I'm ready to play.
I think if he shows up, we have to call him a luck sack. To start with.
Yeah, I don't want to know what your cards are, but you're a luck sack.
Oh.
See, what I think actually happened here is that he was like, I don't care about this round. But rather than just quitting, he's like, I'll just time out.
Yeah.
Because then, it's not his fault because one or more players failed to show up. It might not have been him.
Right, well, if he had gotten lucky and won the roll, then...
We might have potentially have been doing the same thing.
Wait, no, if he'd won the roll, he would have had to pick the... So if he'd gotten lucky and we won the roll, but we hadn't shown up to pick, yes, we want to play first,
He would have won.
he would have won. His plan almost worked.
What
We're
the hell?
Yep. The ultimate
Yep, we have officially been teabagged by
inanimate.
inanimate. Great.
Although it won't be complete unless he again leaves for another 8 minutes. If we actually get a play, then we're getting something out of this. Ardent Recruit. That would have been nice to have in our card pool.
You know what I have not seen a single bit of yet, though?
What?
Infect. You know what this tells me?
Everyone picked Mirrodin.
No.
Oh.
It tells me that it's entirely feasible that Infect rocks so hard that
We never saw.
we never saw Infect.
Right, because we are firmly...
Well, we're at the bottom of the bottom of... I mean, we're down there with an inanimate object.
We are. You're right.
Now, it's also entirely feasible that everybody took Mirrodin, and we've learned nothing.
But no, I think you're right. I think if I was a sucker, and I know typically am, but if I was a sucker with a little bit more time on my hands, I would go back and play another one of these with the Phyrexian counter.
Just to see what happens.
Just to see what happens. But
This guy is rocking our socks. What the fuck?
I kind of baited him there. Because...
Is that what that's called?
Well, rather than using my Slag Storm...
Right, you're letting him...
I let him put out that third creature. Now, I don't know at this point whether I want to stop and Slagstorm, or whether I want to give him another turn. I think I want a Slagstorm. I don't want him to get to his 5-drop.
Fair enough.
And I'm assuming he didn't have a good 4-drop, or else he would have played that instead of attacking. And this does successfully clear the board. 3 for 1.
Yeah. And we have 2 more removal for whatever he puts out next.
Yep.
And Tumble Magnet in play. No, all things considered.
It's not a terrible place to be. We're actually incredibly lucky that we didn't have our duelist out.
Yeah.
When he played that guy. And now we can put him out.
And if we get one more land,
Right.
we'll even be able to Metalcraft.
Exactly. If fortune shines upon us, which...
Yeah.
We'll see, but...
You don't see a lot of fortune around here, but you never know.
No. But if it does, then we can...
Gee, I think we'll take 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not positive here, but I think that's what's going to happen.
I'm unwilling to trade.
Now, on the other hand, he did nothing.
Right. So he probably has some sort of horrible trick up his sleeve. Like, he's going to cast a Darksteel Sentinel even though he only has 5.
Oh, he's going to cheat.
Yep,
See, one of the things that I always said that I liked about Magic Online was that it was much harder to cheat. But oh no. Well,
it appears that he in fact did nothing.
sometimes that's what you got.
Yep. I fear that might mean that he has several 6 casting cost or more options.
Well, he might, but...
Okay, what I think we do is we Tumble Magnet his Shaman, and then we arrest his Gargoyle.
I agree.
And we're going to get through with quite a bit. And if we get one more land...
Our perpetual chant.
Yep.
One more land. We get one more land.
We can almost make our Argentum Armor do something useful.
We will get our Argentum Armor and we'll be like, yeah, our Argentum Armor. It finally allowed us to do something instead of not doing anything.
Right.
Ever.
On the plus side, I think we are going to win right now.
I would... Whoa.
Because we can burn the Impure on this guy and we can tap that guy.
Right.
So, I'll do that. And he'll probably quit. No? How about now? There we go.
There we go.
Now, were we going to get a land? No. So we still would not have gotten our Argentum Armor.
No, the Argentum Armor is, I believe the term is shit. Argentum Armor is shit. It is unbelievably awful. I mean, I'm the guy who talks up bad cards.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to talk down this good card.
Okay, so our 2 rares, Thopter Assembly and Argentum Armor, would we have been better off if we had been playing 2 Razorfield Rhinos the entire time? Probably not, because they would not have drawn the fire, or they would have drawn identical fire.
We might have been better off with the Razorfield Rhino in place of the Argentum Armor. Probably not the Thopter, because it is still a flyer.
Right.
If they don't have an answer, it's still a flyer.
Right.
And the Argentum Armor should be good, but it has the same problem that all all equipment always has. It has to be on something to be useful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the living artifacts, or living weapons, suddenly that's not necessarily the case.
Right. Yeah, it's a nice twist on it.
And actually, the thing which I really like living artifacts for is that it provides you with sack fodder. Like, what is it? Flesh allergy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, flesh allergy, sacking a 0/0. Well, that's a pretty good deal.
Right.
Especially if you're just going to attach it to someone else anyway.
Yeah, that's true. It makes flesh allergy a lot better. Of course.
Well, you know. What are we racing to? The Thopter Assembly? I
Thopter
guess?
Assembly is, yeah, our bright hope.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Man.
Yeah. We could Perilous Mirror and Revoke Existence. We could Master's Call.
I'm almost inclined to keep the Revoke for something nastier.
Right.
I mean, if we could kill his dude, that'd be nice, but...
Let's wait and see what he does. If he uses his turn to equip it, then maybe we...
So do we Master's Call and double? No, double block won't kill him.
Double block won't kill it, yeah.
So we take the 4.
Yeah. Okay, so then...
Now should we have Master's Called there anyway? Just get out of our hand?
I'm torn with the Slag Storm is my problem, like, because...
Oh, yeah, sure, I can see what you're saying.
We could dispense Justice here if we want to. We could Slag Storm, but he hasn't put out anything else. I think I'm gonna revoke it. I mean, because I don't think he has any good creatures. And that's gonna make all of his bad creatures
Slightly better.
yeah, kind of good, or make it seem like they're good for a little while.
Fair enough. We'll see what happens. Whoa, dude, did he just revoke my Copper Carapace? Did that actually just happen? That's kind of adorable.
Yeah. And now if we can Master's Call at some point, we could use one of those to kill this guy. Of course, he has this at 12. Something seems wrong about that.
Well, you know, he's got the 42-inch pythons. He's rocking and rolling all over us. Nice.
Oh, good. So now I'm really happy that Master's Call is gonna.
Or do we
stop.
dispense him?
I think we Master's Call. I think I'd rather trade one of my 1/1s.
Okay. Master's Call. I really see that spell. That spell I like.
That one didn't disappoint.
Yeah, Argent Murmur, bane of my existence.
And Thopter Assembly. in one hand.
See, maybe the Thopter... I mean, he's got virtually no mana. Maybe the Thopter Assembly, this time, it'll be like the thing. What the This is the second guy!
Mm-hmm. Oh well, he's not going to have anything to put it on, at least for a little while. And he is Mono Host.
Oh yeah.
And we are going to get out Thopter Assembly. And the nice thing about Thopter Assembly...
Yes, I'd like to hear the one nice thing about Thopter Assembly.
is it will survive the Slag Storm. Its little token brethren, and I didn't attack, and I should have. Its little token brethren will not, so it'll get sent to our hand again.
True.
If we decide we want to do that. But we're going to have so many of these little guys.
Oh my god! Oh my god, John! Thopter Assembly did what it's supposed to do!
So what you're saying is if you play long enough...
If you play long enough, even apparently you can shine shit.
Okay, I'm putting out that Argentum armor. If we can get it attached to something, and I can...
Whoa. Apparently...
He's never played with Argentum armor.
Yeah, he has no idea.
How bad it really is.
Well, it's a good... If you could get it somewhere, and it wasn't destroyed instantly...
Right. Well, all that for a pack.
So wait, hold on. Did we play him twice?
It says we 2-0'd. So yeah, we beat him.
Yeah, we rocked his world in the first one, that's right.
And
then he was like, why am I doing this for a pack?
and that's how we won. So,
yeah, so there you go. Mirrodin Besieged. What did you think of Mirrodin Besieged and their little Mirrons? I didn't care for the Mirrons.
I think we made a terrible mistake.
A huge mistake. Folks out there, if you have the opportunity, it looks like Infect is probably the way to go with Besieged.
Phyrexian all the way.